As the fall season is coming to an end, it is the prime time for seniors to start turning in college applications. Many of us in the class of 2018 are stressed and are trying to balance our normal schedules along with college applications. We are asking questions like, how do I know what to do and where can I go for help? We asked a couple seniors about it and got advice for incoming seniors next year.
What college are you applying to?
Michigan State University.
I've applied to Colorado State University and Michigan State.
I'm applying to University of Michigan at Ann Arbor, Michigan State University, Western Michigan, University of Indiana, Notre Dame, and North Carolina at Chapel Hill.
Can you explain the application process for any of those?
Most of the colleges just have their website and they have a freshman application, and it basically just asks you like information about yourself and your family and that kind of stuff, and maybe we'll have like a short answer and essay. Then like there's a thing called like common application that have like one mandatory essay, and then other schools may add a few of their own that they want you to answer.
What is different about applying to a college that's out of state?
Applying to a college that's out of state, they'll ask you basically why you want to come there. It's definitely more expensive, and they'll ask questions like, do you live in that state? And then once you say no, like you have to go through a different kind of process. So it's longer, but it's worth it.
About how long did the applications take you to do?
Just filling out everything on the websites took me not even half an hour. A couple of the essays sometimes can take a little bit longer. It just depends on how much you want to put into them. But for the most part, just for the entire thing took about an hour.
What are some difficulties you went through while applying?
Well, I guess I was just a little nervous because it's the only place I'm applying, and I've pretty much wanted to go there ever since I can remember.
A lot of times I didn't know the answers to some questions, like when they asked me about like my parents' income and stuff. So a lot of times you have to ask other people. Sometimes for your transcripts, you don't really know, and you have to go to your counselors, and a lot of times it's very stressful. So you kind of psych yourself out, and you think like halfway through that you won't be able to get in because your test scores aren't that good. But it's just something you got to deal with.
The main difficulty I've had was filling out the essays, but to figure that out, I talked to some of my teachers like Mr. Keys to proofread them, and that really helped me out.
Another part of the application process that students are confused about are on-site admissions. What is an on-site admission, and what do I have to do to participate? We asked a couple seniors all about it.
How do on-site admissions work?
So pretty much you fill out your application for a school, and for me I'm doing Michigan State, and so you fill out the application online, you print it out as well as your test scores for ACT or SAT, and you come in and you bring them in and you give them to Miss Morris or any of the counselors, and they'll take that in your transcripts and give it to the representative of Michigan State. He'll go over them, and then you'll come in and he'll talk to you, give you sort of like an interview, and then you'll find out if you get in or not.
Well, basically you just sign up in the CRC, and then an admissions advisor from state comes in and he interviews you and basically just tells you if you're going to get in on the spot.
By doing on-site admissions, would you say that it's more beneficial?
Definitely, because they get to see you face to face, and they get to like hear you and see how you present yourself.
So it's just easier and like less time you have to wait.
Oh, definitely, because I feel like through the online process you don't really get to see who you are as a person, and I feel like through the on-site missions they really get to get a good feel of who you are.
What is the advice that you'd like to give to incoming seniors for next year?
Definitely start early, apply to as many colleges as you can or want to. Don't be afraid to go big and move away or try something new, because you're only going to be able to do this once. You're only this young once, so live it up.
Don't stress about it, and definitely don't procrastinate. Definitely get on your scholarships.
Before school starts, figure out what schools you want to apply to and just do it, get it out of the way so you're not worrying about it. And I mean, take the SAT seriously, because it basically determines college for you.
Start your applications in the summer so you can get it over with as soon as possible, because senior year, if you take the hard classes, it'll be really beneficial to start them early.
College applications will be on your to-do list before you know it, juniors. If you ever have any questions, make sure to talk to your counselor.